Well, nearly 3 million individuals will see their Social Security benefits increase thanks to new changes signed into law by President Joe Biden last week.
Craig Bolanos, a co-founder and wealth advisor at NextGen Wealth Partners, joins us now live to talk more about how it'll work and who will benefit. Craig, thank you for being with us. First of all, tell us a little bit about who is targeted in these changes, because it's a lot of first responders, right?
It's a lot of first responders. It's a lot of educators. It's certain people in the public service sector, federal and state employees. And anytime you have a new year, we get new tax law. And this is somewhat monumental because it undoes 40 years of statutes when it was signed in by President Biden back on the 5th of January.
All right, so explain exactly what happens when it comes to their Social Security benefits.
Well, the Social Security Fairness Act, which is what it's called, has eliminated two provisions, one called the windfall elimination provision, the second called the government pension offset. And effectively what we're doing is for anybody who has a non-covered pension, that's a pension you earned while you were at a job that you did not pay into Social Security, it's going to eliminate this reciprocity or offset of your pension income. So a lot of people stand not only to receive a lump sum check, a lot of people are going to get a bump up in their monthly Social Security benefit once this program gets underway later in 2025.
Wasn't the argument always that some of those people didn't contribute directly to Social Security because they had a government pension? Or am I wrong there?
Well, there's an argument to be made on all sides, Ben. There's no doubt about that. But there's a lot of people who worked in the private sector for decades and then converted from the private sector into the public sector. And the view by many on Capitol Hill, apparently now today, is those who worked on both sides of the ledger, private and publicly, were being penalized, as were spouses and surviving spouses. So some people view it as undoing a wrong and using this new act to pass a right to treat people more fairly going forward.
Yeah, because the surviving spouses would obviously see the benefits of this as well. So give us an idea, breakdown of what the average person would see when it comes to a monthly benefit. And you talked about this lump sum, that just goes back a year?
Well, yeah, really quick. The law was signed on January 5th, 2025, but the law is retroactive to January 1st, 2024. So this is only 8 days old. This is newsworthy, but once the Social Security Administration figures out its methodology, people are going to stand to receive a lump sum check that backdates to 2024. Ben, you mentioned your opening salvo. This affects almost 3 million people. And of those 3 million people, there's more than 2 million who are going to likely see a bump in their monthly Social Security benefit on average of $360. And then there are living spouses and surviving spouses, I refer to them as widows and widowers, that are going to see a bump up anywhere from $700 to $1,200 per month.
Yeah. Craig,
that's big money.
We just have 10 seconds left. How does this impact, though, the overall health of the Social Security system?
Well, everyone knows the system is already heading off the rails without enough funding, and this is going to add $196 billion of cost and make Social Security funding run dry 6 months prematurely.
All right, Craig Bolanos, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for your advice.
Great to be with you.
And you can get more information. You can go to getretiredstayretired.com.
Thank you, Craig.